You know, I had tried Proactive forever, and it didn't work. Maybe it works for some people, and that's fantastic. It almost had no effect on my skin whatsoever. You know, I was tired of using all these products on my skin, just trying to get this stuff to leave me alone. And so finally what ended up happening, we looked up, you know, what drugs would be prescribed. And at this point in my life, I did not have health insurance. So it came down to, okay, what drugs would be prescribed by a doctor if we went to a doctor. And we looked that up, and we found a way to get them via the internet. Fortunately, you can get everything on the internet nowadays. So we ended up ordering, without a prescription, Accutane, and obtaining it. It was, you know, we had to kind of do the doses ourselves, you know, with the advice, of course, of people we knew in the medical industry, you know, what doses would we take, and based on calculations on your weight and everything. And so, you know, it came in, finally shipped in, and I started taking the Accutane. That was the turning point in the acne. That was it. It's a very, very harsh medicine on your body. You know, anybody who I've talked to, they say that is a very rough drug. You know, one of my very close friends and clients, Emily, works in she's worked in the laser industry and engineering lasers and all that stuff. And, you know, even she says, you know, I wouldn't be able to really do any laser work on your skin because of the Accutane you've taken, you know, and there's such a long period in time where your skin and your body is still affected that the scarring wouldn't be perfect and such. So, which is just, I guess that just goes to show that, hey, this is a serious a drug. You know, this is not something to play around with. So I started taking Accutane, and they say one of the big things with Accutane, number one, don't take it if you're pregnant. Fortunately, I was not pregnant. Number two, they say it causes depression as one of the side effects. Now, I feel like side effects in a drug are mostly because you don't have enough control in other aspects of your life via, you know, nutrition, health, overall fitness. I feel like the people who don't have control of those aspects of their life are more likely to get side effects than others. So I felt pretty confident going into the situation, and, you know, that I had control over these aspects of my life that I could control. I did not feel like I was going to get any of these side effects. So I started taking Accutane, and here's the one thing it did do, side effect wise. It was not that I was depressed, but it definitely made me think more. It definitely caused deeper thoughts. I'd say, you know, I'd be lying in my room, and I love looking at the stars. I have a huge telescope. I love looking up there. And so it'd make me think, like, all right, what if all of a sudden this huge amount of, like, dark antimatter just collided with regular matter, and then the entire universe just evaporated and we died, and we had no chance of stopping it, right? So stuff like that, just real deep thoughts, like, wow, what if the world just ended today and there was nothing we can do about it? Things like that, where you lose control. Maybe those are just deep inside, like, my insecurities. But that's the kind of thing I would think about, just real deep, not depressed, but just real deep thoughts. The drug itself was great. Started to work within a week or two. You could feel your skin drying up real, like, from the inside out, like your skin's drying up. And for anybody with really bad acne, you're like, okay, this is a good thing, because I just want to get this oil off my face. And so the drug worked fantastically. Took 2 cycles of it, so I had to order another batch, and worked fantastic. Now, obviously, I still have, you know, you can see I'll get acne. That's just kind of how it goes. I'm 26, and I'm still getting acne once in a while. Hopefully, in the next 5 years, you know, that'll taper off drastically. But You know, in terms of the way it helped me a huge amount. Now, here's the next part.